Hello and welcome to On The Rock. In tonight's programme we meet Ornella for hair highlights, Natasha picks up tips on handling handbags, and we visit one of the UK's most distinguished fine art galleries. First up though, Stonehills.
On Leanne's hair, what we're doing today is full head of highlights, something what Leanne has always had done in the past when she changed it to one block color all over color. She's had one block all over color for the past 3 months, I guess, and she's not happy with it. She wants to go back to highlights again because it's more financially maintained, better for her, as well as it blends in nicer with her roots. Because one block color for her, it comes a little bit too harsh on her skin color. Even so, it looks nice. She just wants to go back to her natural color, which it makes it better with highlights. Therefore, I'm using 2 blondes because I need to break down the blonde, and I'm using 1 warm brown to break down and 1 all over color. This process is going to go on for about 6 months until the hair is back to normal, to her full head of highlights as she's always has done. Right, we finished with Leanne's hair. I've cutted it and I've blow dried it. As we can see, the colors, they're a bit more warmer. Still blonde, but it's more warmer and more friendlier just to break down that block of color. We want to make her a little bit more glam. As she always keeps her hair straight every day at work or every day of her life, she keeps her hair straight. Today what we're going to do, we're going to wave it slightly, and I'm going to make her a little bit more fuller. For the way she dressing, the dress she's wearing today is more glammy, and I'm going to make the hair the same way as she's going to be dressed up.
Nowadays we take the time to invest in so much, and particularly for the ladies, a stylish handbag is always a good investment. However, poor handling of handbags could be the cause of back-related pains for a number of women. Natasha investigates at the Atlas Health Spa.
Hi Hannah, so glad to be with you today because you give always such good advice. So what are we going to learn today?
Well, today, Natasha, I'd like to talk a little bit about handbags. We love a handbag, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Well, handbags are a big bane of my life when it comes to treating people as an osteopath. Well, there are many styles of handbags that are out there. They might look beautiful, but they're not always good for your back. So we're going to just talk a little bit today about the goods and the bads and how we should carry and what we should be doing and what we can do to help ourselves.
This is going to be really interesting because you do feel the difference, but you don't really think about it. So it's going to be interesting to hear the specifics.
Okay, so should we start with a bad one?
Yeah.
Okay, stolen from one of my receptionists earlier today. So, very typical of the sort of bag that you're going to see on a day-to-day basis. Big, it's quite heavy, there's quite a lot in there. Now, imagine what that's going to do if you were to put that onto the weight of this shoulder. It's going to bring your posture all the way over to one side like this.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And if your shoulder and your weight bearing changes, you're going to lean over to that right hand side.
That's where you get sore muscles when you've got shoulder bags, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah. And so then naturally you're going to lean in the other direction to stop it falling. And it's actually then going to compress. Not only you're going to have problems with this left shoulder being too high, or your right shoulder, sorry, it's then going to compress the left side of your lower back. So sometimes a person will come in with a left-sided low back pain and I take their handbag off of their right shoulder. Great miracle, they feel better.
It's so impressive, things like that you don't think about.
No, absolutely. So do you want to see a good one?
Yes, please. That would be lovely.
Okay. So what I would always recommend is a smaller bag with hand holding handles as opposed to big shoulder handles. That means you can't ever put it on your shoulder. No. You can only ever hold it in your hand. So you can hold it on your right side, your left side, or my favourite, over
that
your
one.
arm.
I love that one.
I do. Well, the Queen Mother always used to do this. And so 12 years ago, when I told people to carry their bag like this, they didn't want to. And then joy of joys, Victoria Beckham starts carrying her bag like that. And that was the best thing. It was the best thing because now it's fashionable to carry your bag like that. Have a go?
Yes, do I look fashionable?
You do. You look fantastic and you're not going to hurt your back walking around like that. Tell everybody.
Of course, God.
Let's save the nation's backs.
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks again, Hannah. Thanks a lot.
No problem at all.
We are here at Alan Kluckow Fine Art, a custom design gallery nestled within Sunningdale, Berkshire. Established in 1999 and showcasing a wide range of contemporary art, Alan Kluckow Fine Art endeavours to provide experienced guidance and easy access to the world of fine art. The gallery promotes contemporary British and international painters, sculptors and photographers, showing a wide range of styles, from representational to abstract and new media. And with us today, we have none other than the man himself, Alan Kluckow. Mr. Kluckow, thank you for having us. Tell us a little bit about Alan Kluckow Fine Art and your own journey leading up to here.
It's a long old journey. Originally I was a painter, so an artist, and then the journey to becoming a dealer, in fact, went from South Africa to New York, where the transition took place there really, because I started to do some consultancy work. Came to London to set up a consultancy partnership, and then moving on from that, the gallery, which still operates slightly as a consultancy, was the add-on. That's the simple version, the simple journey, yeah.
I understand the gallery is run more like a consultancy in the way it's run in a very personalised way. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I think that's true, and it sort of grew out of the consultancy work that I did. So when I added the gallery, consultancy clients came with me. But I sort of prefer to operate in that way anyway. So I have quite close relationships with a lot of my clients, which is different to I'm sure there are other galleries that work like that, but mine is, yes, a sort of gallery consultancy in a very personalized way.
Is art a good investment? Should more people be investing in fine art?
That's a question I get all the time. And generally when people are asking, is it a good investment? My feelings about that are that they want to buy art, and incidentally, people should only buy art because they want to. Right. In my opinion, anyway. I think in some ways when they're asking if it's a good investment, they're trying to rationalize the purchase of art. But having said that, some art is a good investment, you take your chances a little bit. The real investment, in my opinion, is living with nice things, buying nice things and living with them. It's generally a good generational investment. In other words, if you're thinking of getting your money back quickly, it's not the place to go. But medium, long term, generational, I think it is.
Right. You also do a number of associate shows with other galleries. What are the benefits of doing that?
I mean, I like collaboration, so I like to work with other people. It also gives my clients an opportunity to see things that they might not have seen. But the collaboration is what I enjoy. Yeah. So my artists might exhibit in a gallery in Berlin, for example. The Berlin gallery might exhibit in my gallery here. And the process interests me. And it's beneficial to the client, I think.
Yes, yeah. I understand you're not just interested in the selling of art, but also the education of it.
Yeah, primarily my job is to sell art. But I think part of the way art should be sold is that clients should be given information, the correct information. And I am interested, in fact, in art education in the greater sense as well. So, for example, when a gallery has exhibitions that I think might be beneficial to children, we send out invitations to local schools.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the children come and they do some drawing and I answer some questions. A lot of the questions are unanswerable. Children ask very difficult questions that even professional art dealers can't answer. But yeah, I think it's important that people know more about art. It makes it easier for them to buy, and I think it makes art more enjoyable to own if you know more about it. Yeah. So I think that's right. Yeah.
So in closing, tell us what exciting projects and exhibitions the gallery has coming up.
We have an exhibition program, which and I've got some interesting things. Incidentally, I'm on the associate. I've got a couple of associate shows. Okay. One with a gallery from Munich in Germany, and then another one with a New York gallery. So, and that together with exhibitions of artists that I already represent. So I hope some nice things. Yeah.
Busy.
Yeah. It's a busy old world. It's a bit like the circus in a way. You go from one little show to another. Sure, I think some nice things. Yeah.
Well, Mr. Kluckow, thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us, and we wish you all the very best in the future.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for coming. Yeah.
Well, there you have it. Alan Kluckow Fine Art, providing an unmistakably impressive yet gracious welcome to the world of fine art. That's all we've got time for tonight. Join us next week, same time, for another exciting episode. Have a great weekend.